Whether you work from home or need a personal laptop for productivity and recreation, you can think of a laptop with 16 GB of RAM as landing in the sweet spot. It's ideal for multitasking and serious gaming, and should give you a smooth and glitch-free computing experience overall. But for most people, it's as much memory as you should need. And overspending on RAM to get 32 GB is often just wasted money unless you have a genuine need for that much memory, such as intensive video editing. Trust me, unless you work professionally in video production or some other very computing-intensive field, you simply don't need more than 16 GB of RAM. In this video, we will discuss the top 5 best 16 GB RAM laptop. So let's get started. Number 5. Razer Blade 15. Razer has built this version of the Razer Blade 15 around the Max-Q version of the RTX 2080 graphics card. Close to the fastest GPU money can currently buy, it's sized for the relatively thin frame of the Blade 15. The RTX 2080 is driving a super-fast 240Hz IPS panel that's displaying a FHD 1920x 1080 pixel screen, but there's no G-Sync here. That's accompanied by an Intel Core i7-10875H and a 1 TB hard drive, probably enough storage space for most users. The laptop itself is gorgeous, with sharp, clean lines all over the laptop. Sometimes when a laptop has a price tag over $2,000, the money is all on the inside. And while you get a ton of actual performance value in this system thanks to the Intel Core i7-8750H processor and aforementioned graphics, Razer clearly made sure the laptop looks the part as well. Razer is well known for quality builds, and this laptop feels premium from top to bottom. It has a Unibody all-aluminum case, and the lid has a relatively narrow bezel protecting the screen. Speaking of bezel, the laptop includes a Windows Hello compatible webcam, so you can unlock it with biometric face recognition. Likewise, the ports are almost all here, though they're in weird places. You'll find HDMI, DisplayPort, USB 3.0 and USB-C ports on the right side of the case, with more USB 3.0 ports on the left.
Here are some pros and cons that I found to be interesting for you. It can help you choose the right product on your importance.
Number 4. MSI GL65 Leopard 10 SFK 062. You don't need to spend a fortune on a high-performance laptop. The MSI GL65 Leopard 10 SFK 062 is a great example of that maxim, clocking in right down the middle between underpowered budget systems and stratospherically priced high-end gaming rigs. This laptop comes with a beefy Intel Core i7-10750H CPU and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070 GPU. Together, these are more than capable of playing most performance-intensive games. The display itself is also enhanced. MSI has built this laptop around a 144Hz IPS panel, which means that if you're using this system for gaming, you'll have less tearing and visual artifacts. In addition to the 16 GB of RAM, Asus includes a dual hard drive, a 512 GB SSD system drive, and a 1 TB HDD for data. It's a great compromise that delivers speed where you need it most, for Windows and running programs, while giving you all the storage space you need on the spinning hard drive.
Here are some pros and cons that I found to be interesting for you. It can help you choose the right product on your importance.
Number 3. Asus ROG G531GT. The Asus ROG G531GT is a mid-range laptop that's designed to appeal to anyone who's looking for a good value. Some key performance featured with enough compromises to keep the cost low. Case in point, you'll find an Intel Core i7-9750H process, offset by the more modest NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 CPU. It's not a bad budget graphics card, but it's far outstripped by GPU like the GeForce 2060 and higher. Asus pairs that graphics with a 15.6-inch Full HD 1920x 1080 IPS panel, so it should give you no trouble for less demanding games, but keep in mind the display has no anti-tearing features. One welcome upgrade is the storage. Accompanying the visuals is a larger than average sound system for great audio when you're not plugged in with headphones. Leaning into the gaming vibe, the system also has per key RGB lighting, so you can program the keyboard to light up pretty much any way you like. The touchpad is a little off-center, which is always a curious design choice. It'll likely take some getting used to.
Here are some pros and cons that I found to be interesting for you. It can help you choose the right product on your importance.
Number 2. Acer Predator Triton 500. Acer covers its bases with Predator laptops at both ends of the spectrum. Modest, affordable models with mid-level graphics and entries like this Acer Predator Triton 500, which despite measuring just 0.7 inches thick is sporting the formidable NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080 Max-Q, a hybrid version of the high-end 2080 that makes some small compromises on clock speed and power consumption to fit in the tight constraints of a thin laptop. So while it is still classified as a 2080 and can perform real-time ray tracing and all the other goodies the RTX 2080 is known for, it won't get so hot that it melts a hole in the bottom of your laptop and burns through to the center of the earth. The trade-off seems worth it. While still packing high-end graphics, this laptop is super thin and light, making it very portable. It's powered by an Intel Core i7 processor with 16 GB of RAM. Though it's a little disappointing that this version of the Predator has just 512 GB of SSD storage. A system this well-equipped would benefit from a full 1 TB of storage. The 15.6-inch display is backed with a 144 Hz IPS panel that boasts a mere 3 ms pixel response. This system is really designed for gaming. In fact, it even has NVIDIA G-Sync, which prevents tearing and jitters in fast-moving gaming graphics.
Here are some pros and cons that I found to be interesting for you. It can help you choose the right product on your importance.
Number 1. Acer Predator Helios 300. You can count on Acer to offer affordable, mid-range laptops, and the Predator Helios 300 is exactly that. It's equipped with a solid array of components that position this laptop as a workhorse for both productivity and gaming. It has an Intel Core i7 processor, 16 GB of RAM, and an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1660 Ti graphics card. This is a great hardware lineup for the laptop's 15.6-inch Full HD display, 1920x 1080 pixels. The GTX 1660 Ti, for example, is an affordable mid-range video card that, while it's bested by newer cards like the RTX 2070 and RTX 2080, can handle most games at this laptop's resolution. The system is positioned as a gaming laptop, so the keyboard is backlit with 4 zones of configurable RGB lighting and the touchpad is off-center. That's a matter of taste. You get 3 USB 3 ports and 1 USB-C, along with HDMI, DisplayPort, and even an Ethernet. It would be nice to see additional USB-C ports, but it's hard to complain with the connectivity overall, especially since the laptop has Wi-Fi 6 802.11ax, still something of a rarity in laptops today. Here's something else unusual. The Acer Predator Helios 300 has a one-touch overclocking mode. A turbo button atop the keyboard instantly overclocks the laptop's GTX 1660 Ti graphics chipset and cracks up the fans at the same time to deal with the heat. That's a really nice touch, though it doesn't substantially increase the performance of the laptop. And if you're eager to increase performance, and your workflow justifies it, you can add additional memory via the empty RAM slot.
Here are some pros and cons that I found to be interesting for you. It can help you choose the right product on your importance.
That was our list of the top 5 best 16 GB RAM laptop just for you.